Hi everyone, Travel Edit Guy reporting to you from Spain, and I have breaking news from Spain. Unfortunately, there has been a state of alarm declared for all of Spain. Pedro Sanchez came on the television a few hours ago and he declared a state of alarm for all of Spain. So that means everything is going to have to shut down tonight at 11 o'clock to 6 a.m. and he's put this in place for 6 months. So it's going to be till May the 9th as of now. So here we go again. Wow, talk about a Halloween surprise. That is the situation here in Spain, and there's this bar right next to me that's open now, and it's gonna have to be shut down at 11 o'clock this evening. It will be completely closed, as will everything. So this is gonna happen for 6 months, and wow, who knows again? What is next? What is next? Will it be the quarantine? I think that could be coming. It seems like round 2 of a repetition, and it's quite amazing because a lot of people told me that this was in the works. In fact, they told me this, some Spanish people, back in the summertime. This was in the works, that they were gonna have another quarantine or another lockdown in Spain. So as of now, it is not it's basically some kind of lockdown because you can't go out. It's a curfew. That's what they're calling it. So a curfew from 11 till 6 in the morning. And that's going to be every night, is my understanding. So what happened with the masks? Did the masks not work? It seems like the masks were a failure. They claim that the cases are spiking again and they're out of control. That's what Pedro Sanchez is telling the Spanish public. So here I am. I'm reporting to you from, let's call it a prison now, the prison at Spain. It's not quite a jail yet, but so I'm warning any tourists now. If you're planning on coming to Spain, this is something you should know. And you're gonna have to be prepared if you come to Spain that wow, if it gets any worse, and it looks like that's the case now, that there could be a complete quarantine again. So let's hope that that's not the case, but we move into the state of alarm. And the next thing that came, this is how it started originally. It started with the state of alarm, and then it went right into a quarantine. So they claim the cases are spiking. Now I see they also announced that each community, autonomous community of Spain, has the power to block traffic. And they're also recommending that you stay inside your community, that you don't travel if you don't have to, unless it's for work or if you're a medical professional, something like that. Well, that's not most people. So that pretty much guts your travel plans. If you're planning on traveling around Spain, that makes it quite difficult if they're recommending that you don't do that. So I just wanted to walk around and see everything as of now. I don't know if people don't know. A lot of people maybe don't know what's coming. But I'm sure these businesses were going to be informed. I'm interested to see what the police do. If they enforce it tonight or if they let it go on. There's a club here. It's supposed to be open. Maybe I can ask the man here maybe something about it. Pero por eso necesito cierran esta noche a las 11, ¿no?
A las 11 se supone que en principio a las 11 se
Ah, ok. Yo tengo canal de YouTube. Estoy preguntando, sí. Vale, entonces, pero eso cierran su negocio en total, casi.
Imagino que sí, en principio sí, a las 11.
Pero adelante también, porque no más en la noche, ¿no?
Nada, por la noche, no más tarde tampoco.
Okay, vale, muchas gracias. So he said this evening at 11 has to be shut down, the club, these young men, and I said this pretty much kills your business going forward, because I mean that's a nightclub. So he said it seems like it, because I mean you have to close the nightclub at 11 o'clock. Here in Spain, I mean, are they going to have an afternoon club? I don't know. Most people don't even go out to eat till 8 or 9 o'clock if you know Spain. And they go out to eat very late, and then they go to the club a lot of times to dance. That's what they like to do, especially on the weekend. So I mean, they go, especially the young people, I mean, you're talking very, very late into the night normally. So I understand that's what they're trying to to prevent, but maybe they could just shut those clubs down. They had them shut down for a while. So I don't know, it seems to be just a mishmash. I really don't know what's coming next, but I'm afraid of what's coming next, like I said. So we'll walk around town here. That was nice, those people talked to me, those young men. And it's pretty busy here. Here's the plaza. It's very, very busy as of now. So maybe people know about it and they're getting their exercise in now before everything's locked down tonight. Wow, I hoped I would never have to make this video, honestly. I hope that I would never have to make a video like this again, that everything was going to be better, but it's not the case. It's not the case, and it's just strange how life works. So I want to warn anybody that's coming to Spain now that you know what's happening and what's going on. That's why I'm making this video now, to get it out. I'm going to be putting this video up later. And they put up all the Christmas lights, and it's a shame. I was getting ready to enjoy they did that early this year. I was wondering why they put the lights up early. I read about it. They put the lights up early because they were worried about something happening. So I think that they knew that something was coming. So I don't know how that's going to work. I wondered before about that, because normally there's a big crowd that gathers. They have a big thing here and they light the lights. So I don't think they're going to do that this year. Maybe they'll just have the lights on, and they'll do it on virtually or on television, something like that, but they won't do it in person. Or maybe they'll do it earlier, but I think they're going to try to prevent a big crowd that normally comes, because they usually do the lights and they have music and everything with the lights. So quite somber news here from Spain. Wow, I'm really dreading to report this information. So as of now, it's pretty quiet. I don't see any police out. I assume they're getting ready to come out around 11 to shut everything down, to make sure everybody's at home, quarantined at home. So, and the fines come out, the big fines, if they catch you at night. Like I said, they have the power now to lock each community down, is my understanding, or to prevent you from traveling outside of there. So, wow, it's just stunning news. And so that's the situation here from Malaga, from Spain. And this is all of Spain. This is all of Spain. It was announced in Madrid several hours ago. You have a complete state of alarm. So it's all of Spain. It's not just Malaga. And my understanding is that Murcia already, there was the announcement from Murcia, which is part of Andalusia. They have an outbreak there, and they're completely shutting everything down, and it may even be a quarantine situation. I'm not exactly sure. So let's hope they keep things under control in Malaga, so we do not have to go back into another quarantine. So I hope everyone's doing well. Please leave a comment below what you think about this. And if you're planning on coming to Spain, what you're going to do. Are you going to cancel your plans? Are you going to try to move them forward? I mean, this is till May now. This is for 6 months. This has been announced. So if you come to Spain now, you're not going to be able to leave. You're not going to be able to go out after 11 p.m. Now, my understanding is he's not closed the borders. So the borders are still open. You will be able to travel to Spain if you want to. But those are the stipulations. And maybe you will have to quarantine when you come into Spain. It's very, very likely. I don't know. Who knows what the rules are now. So that's the information I have for you today. So hope everybody's well where you are, and I will update you in further videos. So take care, everyone. Buenas noches.